talked about the big, what you're saying is about the big boys who are selling generators. Let me assure you what we've been campaigning on. Our campaign, you have heard them say we don't have structures. That is the structure we're trying to destroy. Structure of criminality. That is what I mentioned. Now Nigeria is being held captive. That structure is structure that impoverished Nigeria. We will dismantle it. It will not be there. I assure you of that. We're going to turn around the power sector. Nigeria generates about, today, 56,000 megawatts of electricity for 200 million people. And South Africa, the second biggest in terms of economy in the continent, 5 to 6,000, that's 5 to 6,000, sorry. South Africa, the second biggest economy, 60 million people, generates about 40 to 50,000. And South Africa, in the past 3 months, have declared emergency in power and said anybody can generate up to 100 megawatts without license. So somebody who is 60 million, generating about over 40,000, declared emergency. What do you think somebody with 2 million people generating 5 to 6,000 will do? War. I'm going to declare war on power, and I'll solve it.
Boy, don't scatter away.
He's not joking. He took me.
Because of the way this answer question, this guy. The way Peter will be used answer question for Tata House.
Who be this person? He has person going know something this but I mean sometimes if you say wait, when that person hold the thing face am, in they read
no,
like,
no be agbado now, no be agbado. Now agbado dey face something like this. Even when they face am, he say the question answer no dey there, he delegate am.
This guy doing
it know things.
Hey, make him the president, let's go. Give him president more rest.
Just listen to waiting. The way Peter Obi use the before they go ask question.
See the consciousness.
Don't get answer.
The manner like. Like a presentation, if na debate, this guy don't win. No. If na all this secondary school debate will go, the guy don't win.
If na motor this video will reach 32 minutes. When they come, you don't fully face comedy. Anybody like say we just do all this video. Fully face comedy and want to. When they come.
Hi, Pop.
So,
Welcome.
tackling of security. Tackling of security.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's
Sorry, are students? We are to line. Tackling of security. How will you tackle it, sir? Are you introducing? Yes.
please.
Are you introducing state police, or are you checking the federal government security apparatus? Thank you.
First question is, how do you deal with the legislators, considering that Labour Party is probably not in control of the legislative arm of the government? Quite frankly, I've been through this as a governor. When I was elected and sworn in as a governor, I have 30 House members, not from my party. In fact, nobody from my party was involved. As long as you are pursuing what is right, everybody will go with you because the legislator is insecure in his place. He knows that his people are without job, and that's what he wants. He wants development. What else is he elected to do? It becomes a problem when you are pursuing transactional policies, which will benefit you, or you're engaging in nepotism where you have to. But if you address it by strictly following the Constitution, which spells out that the system is characterized by simply that we have diversity and all is included, and you do the right things, you don't need to worry about that. On the issue of IPOB, maybe you're not following me. Even yesterday, I spoke about Biafra being ended 53 years ago. It's all over the place in the space. I condemn all agitators, but in condemning them, you have to look at what brought about these agitations all over the place. It's not only IPOB. We have Yoruba Nation movement. We have all sorts. When you have created this level of massive poverty, where 63% of your population is poor, you're going to create all sorts of problems. I was speaking to a British minister this morning. I said we have about 40% unemployment. And we have about 60% youth unemployment. Young people in their productive age doing nothing. If you have 15% unemployment in Britain today, you're going to have massive, remember, agitation. Nobody will be able to leave his house. So what you're seeing is a cumulative effect of leadership failure over the years, which will be solved by good governance. When people start seeing justice, fairness, and inclusive government and doing the right thing, all those things will start reversing itself. And that is what me and that is offering. I will talk and discuss with all agitators. There's nothing wrong in that. People agitate even in my house, and I'll talk with them. So I'll deal with everybody. I'll show you of that. Don't worry about that. On the issue of health, yes, we have a problem with health. We have underinvested, and because our government have not prioritized our development agenda, everybody knows that the only measure of development that is recognized globally today is Human Development Index. And this is hinged on 3 items: life expectancy, which is health. And we are low in that. Nigerian life expectancy today is about 50-something, as against the global average of 72. So we're low. Same in education. So it's to prioritize that. I just gave somebody an example. In the past 5 years, from 2015 to 2021, Nigerian budget in health is under 2.5 trillion naira for 200 million people. It's unacceptable. Even this year, our budget for health is about 1.5 trillion. Our budget for education is about 2 trillion. 2 of them combined, annual budget is about 3.5 trillion. When your 6-month budget for subsidy, which is a criminalized, listen, if 3.6 trillion, it's unacceptable. You have to put money in key development areas, as Professor Dutton has just mentioned, and I read out here, that what separates country, rich and poor, is health and education. So it's clear. So we will deal with it. But he said, how do you cover it? Nations of our size have covered it. How did India, for 1.4 billion people, cover issue of health? How did Indonesia cover that? We have big nations that have done it well. If we don't know how to do it, we learn from them. There's nothing wrong in learning if you don't know how to do it.
It simply means this man is too intelligent. You don't use your ear here. No, we talk again.
Then now make you listen to this music. This song where this guy sing. He go to say, we question where Peter Obi answer for Chatham House. Just they go with waiting this guy sing from. Just listen.
People don't know things. That is...
Darkness in the night, no future. Leaders have their way, forget us. We didn't see all the tears of our people. Schools collecting dust, no job, and the food is scarce. And my daughter's hungry, and my wife is stressed. Country disappoints me, sunshine don't go away. You know the journey is empty. Tired of this pain. Lord, won't you just end me? Then I think about the times my daughter tells me she's so happy every time I come home in the evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, I know one come turn preacher. I know one turn prophet.
Simple something. This kind of person now. This kind of person. We between now listen to this song. Listen to. Did you listen to the lyrics?
Talk.
The link there for this comment section. The link where you use go stream this music, full music there for comment section.
Correct.
It's not for you. If now us, let's promote this guy.
Yes.
Some people go no.
If you know good thing, promote good thing. If na bad thing now, we run go do am. If you hear good thing, bro, Sherry Baba, we go run go down. Go stream. Now we don't hear better music, we no go do am. All these things, better Nigeria starts from you. It starts from your family. It starts from your children.
You waiting to be talk for Chatham House? See, it's left for you to vote in a new Nigeria. It's left for you to vote the worst than this present. What do they call him?
Predicament.
Predicament. If you want make the worst, just leave your PVC there. Not even vote. Not even vote to the talk now. Leave your PVC for a
Don't use them.
Don't use them.
Your one vote matter. That your one vote, we need them. Your one vote, we need them. Ladies and gentlemen, we don't talk as we talk. It remains for you to use action. God bless you. Continue to follow us, and God will help us for a better Nigeria.
We move.